Shalom, shalom, guys. It is January the 8th, 2019. It is the second day of the 10th Hebrew month. It is the 8th and final day of Hanukkah, which ends tonight. I wanted to show the library here. It kind of looks like some monolithic science fiction. I don't know. It's just... Okay, so I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is the audio equipment that I got greatly improves the audio, and I'll be uploading my two videos that I preached today shortly. The bad news is it looks like the zoom function on this piece of equipment, I still need to learn how to use it. There's a learning curve. So you basically see a bunch of students walking by. You don't really see me much. You hear me quite well, but anyway, one of these days I'm gonna get the hang of it. I promise. I promise. I wanted to do a news story before I talk about sort of my reflections and thoughts on how things went today for my preaching. This is my second day here at UCSD. There's a story that was released by CNN, the Communist News Network, and this just came out today on January 8th. I'll link to it below this video, but it says Ruth Bader Ginsburg absent from Supreme Court bench for second day in a row. Second day in a row. I'm telling you folks, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is not coming back. She will not return back to the Supreme Court. She is being removed by Yah. Hallelujah. This is going to happen. She will not be coming back to the Supreme Court, and President Trump will yet have another vacancy to fill, which again, like I talked about last night, will not only help him as he works with the Senate and the Supreme Court to bring about these military tribunals, but it's going to give us a supermajority on the court and finally get rid of this diabolical, horrible, murderous Roe v. Wade. It'll get kicked back to the states, and states will start. And those states who do not, those states who continue with baby murdering, I believe Yah will bring them under judgment. I really do. So we'll see how this plays out. I'll sort of just pan across the campus. It's a beautiful campus, but it's kind of like almost like a George Jetson 1950s sci-fi. Or that's actually like something out of The Fifth Element. Although don't watch Bruce Willis, he's a satanic pedophile. I used to watch him, but anyway. So Ruth Bader Ginsburg's not coming back. My day-to-day, so I did have people listening, but it wasn't as fruitful as yesterday where I had, and I don't know if it was just the time of day, because I did come out here earlier in the day than I did yesterday. Yesterday I came out sort of late in the day on campus because I was just still trying to get acclimated and settled after my flight was delayed the night before. So I don't know if it just has to do with the time of day or what, but I did have, a few people here and there. One girl, I don't even know if this got recorded on video, but one girl just started cussing out the F word when I mentioned that President Trump had moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem as an example of the prophetic time clock sort of moving forward. Anyway, so not quite the same reaction as I got yesterday. Hallelujah. But I'm still very joyful, and I believe that Yah is still doing a wonderful work here. I apologize for the equipment ahead of time. I will publish these two videos. And also, because I was still trying to figure out the equipment, it looks like I drained my battery too much so that by the time I got here, again, it didn't record that much of my preaching. So I apologize for that. I actually did wind up, I sang my song, Springtime in Summer song about Yahshua filling my heart, and that seemed to be well received. In any case, I will publish these two videos. I'm going to work on how to use this new equipment, so hopefully tomorrow I'll get both audio and visual this time. All right, Yah bless you guys. If you want to know what I'm about, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to lift this up. I preach the full gospel of Jesus Christ, Yahshua, on college campuses across the nation. I expose satanic pedophiles through my investigative reporting. I provide satanic ritual abuse survivors a platform to speak out on, and I do the best I can to protect the innocent children. That's what my YouTube channel is all about. And I'm here at UCSD for the next 2 weeks. I actually live up in Juneau, Alaska. I did resign from my job back on November the 14th, so this is my full-time career. So if you want to support me or help me out in any way, I have a PayPal link right below this video. You don't have to be a PayPal user to use it. You can use it as a guest. That's the best way to send donations to me. I also have a P.O. box where you can send letters and donations to me as well. It's up in Juneau. And then I have a Patreon where you can pledge any monthly amount you'd like. You don't even have to follow the tiers. I have that White House petition. Please sign it. Make sure you click on the verification email. It can sometimes get sent to your spam. Please sign that. I think President Trump would love to respond to it. He is a president who is unlike any other because he has done more than any president in history to crack down on child sex trafficking. And if you don't believe me, just start watching my videos. You'll see. All the evidence is there. Hallelujah. So POTUS is giving a speech tonight. I have no intel on what it's going to be or what he's going to say. People are saying, oh, he's going to declare this national emergency. I don't think he is. I think he knows how to say things that absolutely scare his enemies to the point where they become so emotional, they become sloppy. So we'll see if I'm right. All right. Yah bless you guys. Shalom. Shalom.